Are you self-centered? You'll hear me ask that question a lot. Strong, energetic, lean and fit. What if you were focused on, what if your life was centered towards, everything you did was, how can I get stronger, have more energy, be in better shape, be leaner and be fitter? Now that's physically, but there's another great pre-frame to every word that I think is important is the word self. Self-disciplined, self-respect, self-inspired, self-motivated, self-educated. All of those things make sure that not only do you have a great life, but you live the example for the people around you. So if you're a teacher, a coach, a boss, a leader, a parent, and people are looking at you for inspiration, do we not have a responsibility to be self-respecting, self-disciplined, self-motivated, self-inspired? And then my acronym, which is strong, energetic, lean and fit, I would want to be the opposite, and I don't want people to look into my life and see the opposite. Look at that old lady, she's really weak and she's got no energy and she's really fat and she's really unfit. I don't want that for my life. How about you? So that's why I'm in the gym, and in my gym, of course, I'm surrounded by people with that same attitude. World champions, multiple world champions, Olympic athletes, people who are doing their sport because they love it. They're totally self-centered. They're always self-disciplined, self-motivated, self-inspired. They don't need somebody to come along and motivate them. There's a great question about motivation. If you're waiting for somebody to come and motivate you, what if they don't show up? Somebody shared with me today, Rowie, you're always talking about discipline and you're always really disciplined. Yep. And when I die, I would like on my, whatever thing I die in or whatever gravestone I have, I want it to say, here lies a disciplined lady. Every day of her life, she did what she should do, when she should do it, even if she didn't feel like it. And that's the interesting thing about discipline, isn't it? I think we all know what we should do, and I think we all know when we should do it. We should never procrastinate, we should do it now. But it's when we don't feel like it. And that's a beautiful thing. When you're strong, energetic, lean and fit, it's much easier to feel like it. Self-discipline is much easier when you've got a strong body and brain, when you've got an energetic body and brain, when you've got a lean body that can go because you're not dragging excess baggage around and your brain's not dragging excess baggage around, and you're really fit so that you're capable of doing all the things that you want to do. So the Max Colleges, Row Max every day, and I bang on every day. These are the 4 things that I think make life worth living to the max. Being healthy, fit and strong, having a career or business that you love, being financially free and having great people in your life. But if you are self-respecting, which I think is the most important out of those important words, if I respect myself, of course I'll be healthy, fit and strong, I will exercise, I'll eat healthy food, I'll look after myself because I have respect for myself. I wouldn't never have a lousy, stinking, rotten job, would you? Because you've got more respect for yourself than to work for a boss that you don't like, in a job that you don't like, selling a product or service that you're not proud of, and hating it every day. That's just not self-respectful, is it? You would be financially free because when you're struggling for money, it's very difficult to focus on anything else. It's difficult to be a nice person. It's difficult to study. It's difficult to go on holidays. It's difficult to do all the things that you are excited or would like to be excited about, but you can't because you're struggling for money. So self-respect says I'm going to do everything I need to do to become financially free, have financial security, even be wealthy, because I respect myself. And of course, why would you have horrible, miserable, grumpy, nasty, negative, gossiping people in your life if you have self-respect? So what if that word self, and it's interesting because there's a lot of people talk about you can't be selfish. Well, I think being self-centered is really important. Strong, energetic, lean and fit, mentally and physically. So the Max program, the Max Colleges, Row Max every day, that's what we're based on. That's what we do here. If you come to our college, however, there is a program for people who want to have their own business. It's an international business diploma. If you want to be a top-level exercise professional, you can become fully qualified to be a top-level exercise professional. A lot of my students have shared with me that, what about my family, what about my kids, what about my mum, what about my next-door neighbour? They don't want to have their own business or they don't want to be qualified as an exercise professional, but they really want to be self-centered. They want to be strong, energetic, lean and fit. And one of the things that I always ask is if you're really focused on having a healthy, fit, strong body, shouldn't you learn about your own body? Because there's plenty of doctors and exercise physiologists and social media influencers and people telling you how you should eat and how you should exercise. How do you know what's true and what's not? And if you learn about how your own human body works, is it possible that you'll be able to work out what's true and what's not? I call it cow poo. So I don't want any rubbish in my life when it comes to my health, my fitness, my brain health, any medical advice that I get, which is why I study anatomy and physiology. So Max also has a program, not just for people who want their own business and not just for people who want to be top-level exercise professionals, but for people who want to be strong, energetic, lean and fit. It's just called Self-Max. So if you want to live your life to the max, be strong, energetic, lean and fit mentally and physically, yes, that is something that we do here. I'm here every day because I want our kids to grow up knowing that that's possible. Now, I can't control what adults do. I'm over wanting to control what adults do. I used to when I was younger. I used to think, I can change the world. Well, the world doesn't want to be changed. It seems people want to be the opposite to self. They want to be weak and they want to have no energy and they want to be fat and they want to be unfit, because it's really simple to be healthy, fit and strong. It's really simple to get fit and it's really simple to get strong. And that's what I'm here for. I want to make sure that our kids know that if they want to be strong, energetic, lean and fit, they can. And this is how easy it is, which is why every day I shared just recently, I don't have to go out into the world to share my message, because I can share my message with the world from this. I'm in my own gym, in my own home. I'm sharing that with you because there are so many people in the world who whinge, moan and complain about, I don't have the right information or I don't know how. Now, there's plenty of information, I get that. But if you learn your anatomy and physiology, if you learn how your human body works, you have to live in this body for your whole life. Wouldn't it be nice to know how it works? I've got a couple of race car drivers that have prominent spots in my gym. And the reason I love race car drivers, particularly Formula One drivers, is that when you're a really good Formula One driver, you learn how the car works. You're not just a great driver. You don't just thrash the car. You don't just drive the car at its fastest and aim to win races. You want to know how the car works so that you can work together with the car and the mechanics to make sure that you've got a really good understanding of how to get that car into a winning position. Well, to me, I love Formula One, but I think the human body is far more important than Formula One racing. What do you reckon? And I've got to live in my body for the rest of my life. How about you? Do you have to live in your body for the rest of your life? Wouldn't it be nice to know how it works? So rather than listen to other people's opinions, and there's plenty of doctors who disagree, there's plenty of medical professionals who give you advice, and then the same medical professional with the same degree will tell you something completely different. I don't want to live my life being confused. How about you? I want to be healthy, fit and strong. I'm going to be self-centered my entire life, and I want our kids to know that they can be too, which is why I'm constantly here every day. Even if adults don't want to listen to what the old lady's got to say, and it's not my stuff. Anatomy and physiology is not my stuff. The human body is such an amazing thing. All you've got to do is learn how it works, and then you'll know how to be strong, energetic, lean and fit, and stay that way for the rest of your life. And if you are strong, energetic, lean and fit, and if you are self-disciplined, self-motivated, self-inspired, self-educated, and you have self-respect, is it possible that you could live your life to the max? Super-duper-doo, how are you living my life?